the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Looking for options for movement. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And it's Musi. He's having a pop! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Looking for the far post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass isn't the best. Now it's Musiala. It's a promising position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Veron with the short one. Hangs one in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. This looks promising. Buriram United are looking to go forward now. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieri is flagged offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Veron is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Buriram United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nice. Tries a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chips it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Beckenbauer. Veron. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Vieri. Oh, super ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. Beckenbauer. Pirlo. Vieri. It's Vieri! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Veron. Not where it came from. Cruyff chasing after it. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Oh, shooting chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And he's found a way past. Veron. Now it's Vieri.
Borough United definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Borough United get their fourth corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And that has been cleared. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Thuram calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Defending was strong and firm. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Veron. Now it's Cruyff. Veron engages and forces him off the ball. Manchester United still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Maldini cuts it out. Well, played right into his path. Del Piero! It's hit the upright. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Musiala, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pirlo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Here's and they're on!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ibrahimovic looking to receive it in space. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And no surprise, that's a booking. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. But it's Thuram, and this is Cruyff. Veron gets flagged offside. And here's Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. Will play through for the wide man. And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what...
Shot, surely! Well taken goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Shift in momentum, perhaps. And the finish! Cruyff.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. They've got to make this nice and quick.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, well played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Musiala. That is good alertness. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cruyff, and this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
His positioning was spot on. That looks a good ball through. Del Piero, big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that I